When corrupt cops abuse their power, it always catches up to them. And in this case, the moment they realized it was too late is shocking, starting with one officer who thought he had unlimited power.
Yeah, I can, but I'm not gonna because you obviously know it.
May 13th, 2023 started like any other day for Rob Huff until Officer Hudson from the Sussex County Sheriff's Office stopped him right after he left his own property. Rob had no idea why he was being stopped, but he stayed calm, pulled over, and started recording for his own protection.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
I was doing fine. What's the problem?
I got a shooting range or something over there?
My property.
Yeah, I ain't coming to that attitude. I'm filing a complaint that somebody filed.
Okay.
Do you have a shooting range over there and everything?
No, just my property.
That's your property?
Yeah.
Okay, so people currently shooting over there now?
What's going on?
So we get a call of shots fired in the area.
They were in the county. Yeah.
Listen, anytime shots fired in the area, you got your ID on you, sir?
I haven't committed a crime.
Right now there's an investigation going on, sir, for
Watch
shots
yourself,
fired in the area, and I need to know who I made contact with.
I haven't committed a crime.
With Sussex Sheriff, I identify myself.
I haven't committed a crime.
Sir, what's your name?
I haven't committed a crime.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Rob. It's a pleasure to meet you, Hudson.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we got a call of shots fired in the area. You say you own that land up there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how long you live up there or just land?
Just land.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so originally called the shots fired in the area. Anytime shots fired in the area, we got to come. If it's hunting, hunting time, we get a lot of calls. So we have to investigate because we don't know what's going on. I don't know that there's land back there. I don't know that that belongs to you. I don't know that you shooting back there or whatever. I don't know that stuff. So I have to investigate. When a citizen calls, we have to investigate.
Okay.
So that's what I'm investigating. So again, you got your ID on you.
No, it's not illegal.
So I gotta make
I didn't break any laws.
Yeah. So we got to call a red truck that shots fired in the area.
Okay.
So again, I'm investigating. There's an ongoing investigation. So do you have shots fired in the area?
That's a crime?
Yes, sir. Around the roadway and the houses in the area.
Oh,
yes,
no,
sir.
No, it was never any.
Okay, I don't know that yet. I haven't went back. The only thing I got is a red truck. So again, I have to make.
I'm just gonna exercise my Fifth Amendment right at this point.
Okay, that's fine. I need your ID though, sir.
I'm not gonna ID myself. I haven't broken the law.
Step out the vehicle for me, sir.
According to Officer Hudson, the stop was due to reports of gunshots from a resident. Mr. Huff, aware he had committed no offense, exercised his right to refuse to present identification. By law, cops can't just pull people over without evidence or reasonable suspicion of a crime, but here, Hudson lacked real evidence linking Mr. Huff to any gunfire, especially given that hunting is legal in the area. This makes the stop seem both unnecessary and possibly unlawful.
Can I search your vehicle? I need to know, do you have your ID on you? I need to know who I made contact with, sir.
I haven't broken the law. Can you articulate a law that I've broken?
Right now, you must identify yourself, sir, because I have made contact and there's an ongoing investigation.
I'm exercising my Fifth Amendment right.
So now you're refusing to identify yourself to me.
You haven't articulated a crime.
Is an ongoing investigation of shots fired in the area, sir.
It's not a crime. It's in the county.
You're missing the whole point, sir.
I am not giving up my Fifth Amendment right.
So
I'm not going to violate
that
my
land
Fourth
belongs to you.
Amendment right.
That land belongs to you.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any backstops behind any shooting that's going on back there?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay, that's fine. Give me 1 second.
Can I see your supervisor?
He is a supervisor, sir.
Can I see your supervisor? I allow people to hunt on that property as well. So when they're hunting, is that a crime?
How much land you got?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay. And why? Why? I'm just going to ask.
Because I have
why?
the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
Okay. So
you swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, didn't you?
Sure did.
Can you articulate to me what the Fourth and Fifth Amendments to the Constitution is?
Yeah, I can, but I'm not gonna because you obviously know it.
At this point, it's clear Mr. Huff was unlawfully detained. The officers couldn't name a specific crime, yet they still stopped him. That's a direct violation of his Fourth Amendment rights and a serious breach of the law. Labeling Mr. Huff as difficult just for insisting on his rights shows how unjust the whole stop was. Also, the officers claim that they can detain someone without any crime is false, just a way to cover their tracks.
You want to search your rights. I have no problem with that.
I'm being illegally detained at this point.
Okay. Well, we're in the middle of an investigation. Okay.
It's not a crime. It's not a crime. You can't even articulate a crime. I have no obligation to assist you in your investigation. You know?
Okay, so my question to you is this. You want to ask me a bunch of questions, but you don't want to answer any of my questions.
Yeah,
Why are you
job.
being difficult?
I'm a citizen in America, and we have the Constitution.
Okay, but that doesn't answer why you're being so difficult.
I don't have to answer any of your questions, officer.
Okay, I just want to know what your issue is. Why you don't want to talk to us? That's what my question is.
I'm sorry. I think
Okay.
you guys are tyrants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If y'all actually upheld the Constitution like you swore an oath to do, then yeah, I would answer questions. But y'all don't do that anymore. You're fucking tyrants anymore, man. No offense to you. I mean, I'm sure you might be a good dude. I know. I don't know. I know y'all are sitting here wanting to ID me and violate my constitutional rights.
Okay, but getting your ID is not violating your rights.
It certainly is. That's the Fourth Amendment to the Constitution.
And how?
How is it?
Yeah.
Because I don't have to have any searches or seizures. You can't search or seize anything unless I've been suspected of a crime.
Okay.
Am I suspected of a crime?
I'll leave that up to my partner, sir. Okay.
You got to articulate a crime, and I'd be happy to ID myself if you can articulate a crime that I've broken or done something wrong.
Okay. Well, technically we have enough to stop you for the incident that we're investigating, and technically, if you want to get into the aspects of the law, you're just driving down the road. We have a right to see your driver's license registration. There's Supreme Court case law on that.
Yeah, if I violated the law.
Okay.
What's the law? What's the law that I violated?
Operating a vehicle on the roads of the Commonwealth.
That's against the law?
It's not against the law. But once you have been stopped for a reasonable suspicion, you don't need probable cause.
Crime. You can't articulate a crime.
Didn't he already tell you that?
He didn't articulate a crime.
Okay. But a crime is not reasonable suspicion. You need to talk to a better lawyer.
I ain't talking to nobody.
Okay.
I'm just
But a crime is not reasonable suspicion. A crime is probable cause. Okay.
RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion. If you can articulate to me reasonable articulable suspicion, I will be happy to ID myself.
If you want to play the reasonable person standard, we'll play that. Okay. So we're responding to a shots fired call. We have a witness that sees your truck driving from that area, and now we're talking to you. That's reasonable suspicion according to Supreme Court all day.
What's the crime?
Shots fired? We're investigating it? Well, no, I don't have to. No, I don't have to have a crime to stop you. I don't have to have a crime to ID you. I don't have to have a crime to talk to you.
You have to have a crime. If I've done something wrong, I will ID myself. You tell me what I've done wrong.
Show me where in a law book anywhere that reasonable suspicion equals a crime. It doesn't.
Is this a Terry stop?
It doesn't.
Is this Terry v. Ohio? Is this a Terry stop?
Okay. No, I don't think it's a Terry stop.
There you go.
Okay.
Am I free to leave?
So this is the rule. I'm going to print out the laws of Sussex County. I'm going to put it on that fence. It is regulations that have to follow. We are going to report it. They are going to come and investigate your area that you're shooting over there. Again, I'm going to take a picture. My body camera right here.
I don't want you to trespass on my property.
Listen, sir.
Okay.
Again, shots was fired in their area. Their homes right there. You can't shoot within a certain feet of the homes. So if y'all are in violation of that, you will be charged. Okay?
There's still no crime.
Yes, it is a crime. You can't shoot within certain feet of a home, sir.
How many feet was I in?
You're good to go, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Officer Hudson said they'd follow up and leave a notice at Mr. Huff's property. Despite Mr. Huff not consenting, the officers still went to his property and talked to his family. Officers aren't allowed on private property unless there's a warrant, permission, or strong suspicion of a crime. And from what we know, that isn't the case here.
How you doing? My name is Deputy Hudson with the Sussex Sheriff Department. Listen, sir. My name is Deputy Hudson with the Sussex Sheriff Department, sir. We got a complaint from a neighbor right here, and right here.
Fucking get over it. We're out here. We're 200 yards from anything near us, and we're firing into the ground.
You gonna let me talk, or you gonna finish?
I'm gonna finish. You are trespassing. You are not allowed on this property. The gate was closed.
Sir, you got your ID on you?
I don't have to give you ID.
Sir.
The Constitution says I don't have to give you an ID unless I have broken a law.
Sir.
6-3 Sussex, got a James tag for you.
Go ahead.
Do y'all own this residence right here, sir?
Yes.
Who owns it?
My son and I own it.
Okay, what's your name?
Again.
I don't know if you trespass or not. What's your name, sir?
My name is
Because it's an open investigation.
You're trespassing.
Sir, you might want to calm down before you go to jail, sir. You might want to calm down. Well, if he... What's that for?
You better get your supervisor out here now.
You got your ID on you, sir?
Doesn't matter whether I got ID. You're not getting it until you prove to me that I've done something illegal. What have I done illegal?
First, you refuse to cooperate. You refuse to give me...
No, I refuse because you were trespassing on private...
included a flat-out lie, claiming the elderly man had raised a clenched fist to threaten him. As Hudson talked to dispatch from the safety of his patrol car, Mr. Rob came back to demand answers. Instead of addressing the situation calmly, Hudson responded by putting him in handcuffs.
Sir, please comply with the verbal request, please. Please confirm. Please confirm.
I told y'all not to come on my property.
Please comply with his verbal orders, please, sir.
I told y'all not to come on my property. I told you not to come on my property. So what are you arresting me for?
Right
Trespassing?
now you've been detained, sir.
For
We identify you, sir. No, I'm not. No,
Trespassing?
sir.
So
Why
how
we
the
got a full
fuck
investigation? Do you have any weapons on you?
Yes, I do.
What you
I have
have?
a 9mm Glock on my right side.
Okay. I'm gonna take it off your right side. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Why
Is
don't
it
you
one in the
not
head?
muzzle flash?
Is it one in the head?
Jared, come here and videotape these guys.
Stand right here, sir.
And stop. Lean against the car for me, please.
Stand right here, sir.
Stand right there and relax, okay?
Don't fucking muzzle flash
Stand
me.
right here, sir.
You don't know how to use a
Stand
weapon?
right here, sir, and calm down.
You see me
Please.
standing
Calm
here?
down.
Please
You
calm
see me
down.
Calm
standing
down,
here?
turn around.
You're the
not-
only
You're
one.
moving
not
back,
being
sir.
You're the
compliant,
only
sir.
one.
You're not
You're
being
not being
compliant.
compliant.
I'm
okay?
complying. You fucking muzzle flash me, you dumbass. Y'all don't know how to use firearms? You pointed that gun at me.
Sir, stop cursing
It's
before you
I,
receive a
I
charge.
have the freedom of speech,
No, you don't,
jackass.
sir. Okay.
I don't have the freedom of speech on my property. Video record this, Alec,
You
Jared.
got anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, or hurt me, sir?
Yeah, I got these nuts in your mouth.
Okay, sir.
I hope your mom's proud of you, you fucking.
To justify his actions, Officer Hudson claimed Mr. Rob verbally threatened him and acted aggressively, but you can clearly see that Mr. Rob wasn't aggressive at all. This pattern of dishonesty highlights police misconduct, where an officer misuses their position and authority instead of acting in the public's interest. Instead of focusing on the actual issue, Officer Hudson asked all kinds of irrelevant questions and then ticketed both men. He accused Mr. Rob of abusive language, which had no connection to this case. In New Jersey, abusive language charges only apply if the words are said publicly, intended to offend, and loud enough to disturb others. Mr. Rob, however, was on private property and spoke calmly, not loudly or offensively. The charge felt less like real law enforcement and more like Officer Hudson was trying to say
We got a call that somebody was shooting on the property.
Yeah, you told me that, Hudson.
So at the same time, we come up and investigate.
Yeah, and I
Neither
told you
your-
not to
neither
come
your
on the
fault.
property.
At the same time, I don't know if you the owner of the property. You left and went down that way, correct? So we came down here, we made contact with your father.
came on my
Is your
property.
father? Is it your property?
Yes.
You got anything to prove it's your property?
My wife sent me the deed on my phone that you confiscated without a warrant.
No, I don't confiscate your phone. Hold
It's
it.
in your pocket, jackass.
Your weapons up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, your
The
weapons.
one that you pointed at me. Because you're a dumbass. You don't know how to operate a firearm. You guys should not even have firearms. You don't even have a crime. You're trespassing. I'm gonna have both of y'all's jobs if I can. I know you guys get out of everything. I got a criminal history of
So far, all we know is the sheriff said Mr. Hudson had some training after this mess. Mr. Rob and his father are still waiting for their court dates, and it looks like a lawsuit could be coming. Officer Hudson got training, but was that enough? With legal action on the horizon, this case is far from over. Mistakes can happen, even in law enforcement, but do you think these officers should have had a harsher punishment for arresting innocent civilians? Let us know in the comments below.